Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to another episode of the Wolves Career Mode in FIFA 19. Halfway through Season 5, halfway through the January transfer window, and there's still, I think, two pieces of transfer business that we'll take care of in this episode. Maybe not right away, but we'll get to it eventually. I have found two players that I might want to go for pre-contract signings for. I'm not going to go, and obviously we can't buy them straight away because of the transfer ban that we've got. Obviously, it'll end after this window, but still, I'm going to play the game against Stoke City first. Now, we've already played the first leg against them. We simmed it, should I say. We lost 2-1. But now we play the away leg, and we need to come back from that 2-1 deficit on aggregate. Thankfully, I rested my main starting 11 for the previous game, so now I've got my best team out there. I'm going to use them, and hopefully we can overcome this 2-1 deficit and, you know, make it to the final of the Carabao Cup. We've already been knocked out the FA Cup, so I've got to make it to the final of the Carabao Cup to get at least one domestic cup. The sextuple, unfortunately, is over, but it does not mean that we still can't go for 5 trophies this season if we can get the Carabao Cup, if we can get the Premier League and the Champions League, which we're both still contending for, and the fact that we've already won the Community Shield, and of course the Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup. I'm going out there with my best team, 2-1 deficit. It's not often I have to come back from a deficit on aggregate. I can't recall it happening many times before, but we're going to have to do it this time to make it to Wembley. Are we able to get it done against Stoke City in this away leg? I remember the last time we came to the Stoke City Stadium, we ended up beating them by I don't know, it was a big win, and Stoke were actually contending for the title at that very early point in the season. So we'll see if we can do it then, really. That's it. We'll see what the sort of Stoke City team they're putting out there is. I reckon they've got some okay players on their bench, but really, off memory, I remember this being an okay starting 11 for them. That being said, I still can't help but think that there are a few players that I remember were in their last team that they aren't playing now. So maybe this isn't their full-strength team. Regardless, we've just got to come back from that 2-1 deficit. And I think we'll just go right down this left-hand side. We are steaming right now. Bloody Sane can just get away from his defender here. And the roulette. And the... No! Oh my God! I was trying to get that to Weah. It might have even been picked off, but how? How does that happen? Oh, it's opened up from here. And that's too easy. Man, too easy. 2-2 on aggregate. Yassine Adli within just a little over 5 minutes. Easy. Really, they just completely lost track of him. He just got running into that gap, and that finish is too easy. Yassine Adli, he and Talisca in the front, in those centre midfield positions, he is going to star. I know he will. Oh boy, it's exciting times now that he's moved into the starting 11. And he's already made a bigger impact than fucking what's-his-face. Shit, I've already forgotten his name. Bardi, honestly. Again, they're forgetting about him. And Neves running hard. Getting it to Sane. Weah's going to be there. Weah, I couldn't head it home. Another cross here, maybe. Talisca, and that's just gone wide. Oh, if this was the first month or so of FIFA coming out where every bicycle kick you attempted would go in, then that's absolutely in the net. I think we timed him brilliantly here. This is fantastic. Mbappe, 3 on him. Oh, the spin. And the header, that cross was not deep enough, but it's still going to get to Weah anyway. They can't clear it. They had 3 numbers around the ball there, but they just couldn't get it out. I stuffed up the attack. I still get the goal. My goodness, Mbappe did them all. Look at that for a cross. That's clearly not what I'm trying to do there, but Adli was there. He's got a goal and an assist now. He's already done more in 30 minutes of football, maybe not even that, than Enes Bardi did in 20 appearances. Of course, he was always going to keep his starting 11 spot. So there we go then. It is now 3-2 on aggregate. We are leading outright. I don't know if away goals in the Carabao Cup's a thing or not, but even if they were, doesn't matter now. We're in front on aggregate. And we've already got the ball back. Come on, can we go again? Weah, he's just getting caught by Till. Oh, the centre-back's going to have to come across here. Big tackle of Port. Look at the fuck where that went. And Watkins, oh my God! The tackle went right to one of theirs, crossed it in, and found one of theirs perfectly. What am I supposed to do? Look at this replay. Big tackle, straight to him, crossed in. And I kind of expected Lopez Vergara to get that. There is Makile all over Watkins. He was in front, but he couldn't. Fuck me. Come on. Oh, I tell you, I'm fucking fuming because we were absolutely in control of that game. They got that counter-attack, made a big tackle. Fucking perfectly to them. crossed in, it's on the money. Makile was in front, but just allowed him, Watkins to just get in front of him like that. It fucking shits me. Lopez Vergara, it's a good header, but Talisca is just drifting. Big tackle, Johnny. Huge. But a heavy touch, and he lets him, and now this left-hand side's exposed. He does one great thing and then fucks it up immediately with something shit. That is Johnny in a nutshell. Adley getting back. The cross, it's there. Jovic, and yeah, he had to be offside. Surely. No one was on him. Sane's got Akers. Shoots, saved. He didn't just flick it to his left-hand side there. Mbappe. Done brilliantly. Again, I can't pass to any player I'm trying to get it to right now. I was trying to find Weah. He was in tons of space. Instead, he's put it to the back stick where there's a man marked. It's doing my head in. Imagine it just goes to the player you want to fucking get it to and no one's running with him there. It's 2-2. My defense just was jogging back and now they lead 4-3. That would have been a tough save for Jan Oblak, but he's done fucking nothing for me today. They've had about 2 or 3 shots on goal and put every one of them in. I can't believe it's come to this. He's right in front. Big tackle by Laporte. Johnny stayed up here. We could get him here maybe. Johnny. Cross comes in. Talisca is there. Wide of the mark. Anderson Talisca. Absolutely trashing this game today. What is going on? We can get him. Maybe on the right-hand side. Mbappe's not really made the right move there. Talisca now, maybe could he shoot? No. Do the right thing. Be unselfish. Sessegnon. Straight at Butland. Straight at him. I just brought you on, mate. Please. Come on. Oh, my God. We might not be going to Wembley. Oblak, this is it. Last chance. I've got to go quick. Everyone up forward. Everyone. Go. Knock it up. That's a nutmeg. My goodness. And Weah. You must go. You have to chase. Will the keeper come out for it? No. Will Weah get there? No, I don't think he will. Can he fight for it? No. Delph. Header. You must win it. Makile. Can't find one of ours. Stoke, they're going to get it away. And they're going to go. Oh, my God. I don't believe it. Stoke City are going through to the Carabao Cup final. Oh, we were in front. We were up on aggregate and we pissed it away. It all started with that first goal that they got. Great big slide tackle that just went right to one of theirs. Crossed it in instantaneously. And a man who was being marked, I had someone in front, just gets out the way for him so that way he can scissor kick it home. I don't fucking believe it. Oh, that we should never have lost this game. We technically didn't, but it's 4-3 on aggregate and we are out of the Carabao Cup. Just too many things cost me. I'd just try to cross or pass to one player and it would go to another. Some games it happens more than others, but that has fucking just really pissed me off because it happened way too much in that game. Imagine FIFA would just get it right. They'd just always pass to the player that you'd always want to go to in an ideal world, but they just can't fucking do it. It's too hard to program, apparently. Well then, out in the FA Cup straight away, out in the Carabao Cup, in the fucking semi-finals of it. Maybe simulating that game was not, the first leg anyway, was not the right option. I don't know, but we'll have one more game in this episode that we'll play real quick. And I'm actually going to stop the simulation here because one of the players I was going to go for on pre-contract, apparently someone has shown an interest in. Interest shown in Ndombele. As you can see, Man City might look to go for him on a pre-contract agreement. This was the man I was thinking might be a pretty good replacement for Kante to come in next season. 26 years of age, French, and of course can play both CM and CDM, much like N'Golo Kante, except this man, less physical and mental, insane physical and mental stats that Kante had, but still pretty good all-around technical stats, and I reckon he could be a very nice replacement for Kante if we would have put him at CDM and Neves back at centre midfield on the right centre midfield position. But then again, Yassine Adli had a goal and an assist in the last game, so I feel like he's almost like undroppable with the way if he keeps going like that. But still, regardless, I want to go for him, and he is the next one we are going to pick up, the next N'Golo Kante. I'm just, I'm moving in now because if Man City are going to try to steal him from me, I will not allow that. I'll give him around about the same wage he's on now, 120 with a 1 mil signing bonus. That normally is enough. Normally they'll always take a bit of a wage cut, but you give him a signing bonus and it evens things out. And that's a fair offer. There you go. Probably could have got him for cheaper, but we will take it. And Ndombele will join us next season. And while I'm here, there is also one other player I want to go for, another pre-contract signing. This will be the last one, and it will be Rafael Leao, I believe, or Leao is how you pronounce it. But pretty much, I nearly got this guy very, very early on in this career mode. Some of you may remember. In the end, I didn't do it. He's now grown to an 83, and I only actually have 2 strikers in my team right now. Timothy Weah and Jonathan David, who makes the scarce appearance here or there. Everyone else I have that plays in my front 3 is either a left winger or a right winger that can also play at striker, for example, like an Mbappe. But I've only actually got 2 proper strikers, so that's why I was thinking about going for a third here. Rafael, or Raphael, however you pronounce it, Leao, I'm going to go for as well. He'll probably be the last one that I make in this window, the last signing. And as for wage, I reckon because I had to settle for an important squad role, I don't know if that's actually going to be accurate, I might give him about basically what he's getting paid and like a $500,000 signing bonus. Hopefully that should be okay. No, it's not. Yeah, they're going to want a bit of an increase on the wage, appearance bonus, signing bonus. We'll sort it out. I've pretty much just rounded it all up to 75k, $1 million signing bonus, $2 million appearance bonus, and hopefully that should do it, and that will do it. Not quite what my client was hoping for, but yes, I'll take that. Master negotiator. All right, you beauty. We have got 3 pre-contract signings joining us next season. That will probably do me, I reckon. Rafael, I'm just going to call him that for now, Leao. We have got Ndombele, and we have also got Alexander-Arnold. So a new right back, a new centre mid, and a backup striker for us as well. I would like to have gone for a left back, but I haven't been able to find anyone that's really better than Johnny's level available on a pre-contract. That's fine though by me. I mean, I can just go and get him eventually. But regardless, we'll keep training. Still trying to boost all the players in my reserves to get everyone to like a high 70s, 80 rating. And so far, we're making progress. But the next game in this episode will be against Burnley. We'll play that one, simulate, I think, the other game that we have in January, and then leave it about the start of February, at the end of the window. I'm also not going to entertain that offer for Ruben Neves. He's staying in this team until he retires. That's what I'm trying to hope. That's what I'm hoping, honestly. But yeah, once again, main starting 11 for this. We have a lead. It's a slender lead, just the 4 points in the Premier League. So hopefully we can hang on to it, build on it if at some point possible we can do that. I mean, against Burnley, they're up, I think, in the top 10 of the Premier League. Not exactly challenging for Champions League or anything, but still, we have seen Burnley give us problems in the past, and they've got a surprisingly decent squad. Still the top scoring team, and it's a trend, isn't it? I reckon almost every single season in the Premier League, from even season 1, where we had a relatively good run and finished in the Champions League spot, I'm thinking even that season we were probably the top scorers. So we're going for like 5 seasons in a row now, Wolves the top goal scorers in the Prem. But getting back to what I was talking about of Burnley having a pretty interesting team recently, like Lunin, who's meant to be a good career mode goalkeeper pickup, and we're 5 seasons in, so he'd be highly rated. Their back line of Zappa, Costa, Gibson, Fossey, Mensah, William, all right. Their midfield, they've got Goetze in there. And is that the North Korean striker that's got a super high potential? They had Rabiot in there before. I think they had, I might be wrong in thinking they had Royce. They might have had, I don't think it was Rashford, but they've had some very interesting names. And I'm surprised that Mario Goetze is still in this Burnley team. That's insane, but we're off now and hoping to have a big start. Hoping to have a massive start. It won't get past the goalkeeper. It's just like, it knows at this point I'm trying to shoot with the right foot, and it's just trolling me. Look at this. He runs past the fucking ball. Just shoot with your right foot. Just finesse it with your right foot. It's not that hard. It's fucking trash. I wouldn't even expect a player with 1-star weak foot to try to do something that fucking audacious. Let alone Leroy Sané, a guy who's got 3-star weak foot. He's fine. Oh my goodness, what a tackle. I love Lopez Vergara as a centre-back. He's not perfect, but damn, he sticks some big ones. Oh, missed a bad one there. Oh, I know what's going to happen here, isn't it? Jesus Christ, I was all over the place there. And I feel like I've got to make this change because Way is just not getting better. I'm going to put Sessegnon at left wing, Mbappe goes to striker, and Sané at right wing. But a good header won by Neves there. Couldn't get, I win the ball back, and then I just get surrounded. No one to pass to. Sané, switch back to him. Shocking pass again. You see what I mean? Slide tackle miss. It's fucking, we're just, hold the, God, just playing awfully. And that's a red. That's a red. What in the no, what, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I didn't expect that. Well, holy shit. Holy shit. This game couldn't be going any more worse, could it? Spread him too deep. Sane just immediately gets pounced on. And that's a missed slide tackle again. Fosu Mensah, they've just had too many ordinary shit players that are just overperforming for them right now. It's doing my head in. It's really getting on my nerves. And I have no one back. Oh, my fucking God. My fucking God. Yeah. Oh, fucking Christ. I took control of one centre-back I thought was going to... Oh. Okay, there were two centre-backs. One was going to go to the guy at the far post. I took control of the one that I thought was going to end up not going to the far post. Instead, they both ended up going there, you can see. And then I never got the time, and he missed the header. It's just... This is fucking the most frustrating... This has been one of the more frustrating games I've ever played. I don't fucking believe this. God damn it, you're doing my head in. And now we're actually down. We're losing this game. Good one. Got it to him there, just about. Sessegnon, the step-overs. Cuts in, right side. He will shoot. Saved. And Fosu Mensah clears. The bounce couldn't favour me at all, could it? Could anything favour me in this game? Please. There's the tackle. Goodbye, Neves. This is not good. I need you to get to this ball, Johnny. Please. Get up. Get it. Nah, it bounces in front of him. Headed away. Couldn't get as far as Lopez Vergara. It won't switch. He's missed it. All right, we still have a chance. We're not going to win this game, but we could at least get a draw if something happens. And everything was going so well. Here's Sane, though. He missed the fucking header. Johnny has a go. Johnny puts it over. He fucking was free. And he missed the header. I don't even think it was facing the fucking ball when it came in. It's ridiculous. What's happening right now? Why is the gameplay so fucking garbage? I'm not playing great, but everything just feels off right now. I don't know. I don't know. But this is another loss. Another one. We've been knocked out in the Carabao Cup, and now we've lost 1-0 to fucking Burnley. This has been disastrous. Oh my God. Really fucking pissed off. Super disappointed. I can't believe how that last game went. And I can't believe how the one prior to it went. We were in such a commanding position. It feels like everything was going to... I felt like I was in complete control of today, and I was dominating. It looked like it was going to be easy. It felt like that against Stoke City. But that first goal I conceded has put me in a mood that has completely fucked me over and ruined the episode for me. Just that one goal, I reckon. Oh, transfer offers for Weah and Neves. Blokes I'm not interested in selling. And, oh yeah, Weah injured for 5 days. I forgot that I picked up an injury, and Adley got banned for a red card, which is suspect at best. Based off of how this episode's going, I'm going to sim with fucking my main starting 11 for this game against Southampton and probably take an L. Scenes if that happens. To be fair, look at Southampton's recent form. I mean, they've gotten a win against Man City, 2 draws as well, so they've been going okay, but fucking thank you. Oh my God. And look, Barty took the penalty and scored it. Good thing we did win that game, because if we didn't, Liverpool would currently be on top of the Premier League right now. So yeah, a much needed victory. Back on a player training, mixed results of course, no one's gone up and overall just yet. But now we've made it to deadline day. The biggest deal, really, still, even at this point, is Sagankov for 64 mil to Milan. I mean, that's a nice amount of money, but I'd expect something a bit bigger. I'm going to advance forward. I've done all the business that I've wanted to do in terms of pre-contract signings, but if any massive, ridiculous, huge offers come through, I'll consider them. But it's going to have to be something absolutely massive or ridiculous, because the team that we have now is the team that we will have for the rest of the season that we will need to compete for everything that we're currently in. So Johnny, apparently Barcelona want him, but no, I'm not looking to let him go. We had a big offer coming in for Sessegnon, 72 mil from Arsenal. That again's not too bad, considering we didn't get him for barely anything. But we are now almost halfway through. Only now over 100 mil has been spent. The top deal is still Sagankov. I don't think it's going to be a super busy window from the looks of things, man. No, this time the offer retracted for Johnny. I think it appears as though we're just going to forget about it and move on, as it looks like 404 mil has been spent, and the top deal still remains Sagankov for that window. So that was pretty damn quiet then. And of course, because it's the first of every new month, we always get a training injury, don't we? And oh my God, he's already got one and now he's picked up another. This is fucking bad. Timothy Weah is out for 2 months. Our main striker is gone, and yeah, it's not just a small one that'll come back from after a few games. No, he is gone until March, or maybe not even until like the end of March. Well then, okay, we move on as we look to see if we've got anyone in Australia. Archie Turner, decent value, decent potential, yet we can sign him up. Peter Hughes, What about him? Not bad either, but I mean, the last guy was the one that's the sort of benchmark. In Peter Hughes, we might come back to him. In the Netherlands, we're looking for that high overall. We don't have much. Max Mulder with a good potential. Value is not great. Overall is not great. Yeah, man, it's just Denmark's. I mean, not bloody Denmark. The bloody Dutch have been a bit disappointing. And in England, we're looking. Liam Ward, 67, good value. Yeah, we'll sign him up. I think he's probably going to be the only one. Liam Cooper, maybe. Callum Mitchell. Nah, Callum Mitchell, not great. Liam Cooper, it's an okay potential. The value's also okay, and we'll monitor him, and we'll also monitor the other bloke from Australia. But all right, then, we're going to have to find a way to manage without Timothy Way then for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean 2 months, as in probably half of the remaining season, which, that's gonna be tricky. I'm thinking we'll probably have to go with Mbappe at striker. Sane gets moved from left wing to right wing, and I'm going to put Ryan Sessegnon at left wing instead. Jonathan David can become the bench player that we can chuck into the front three and shift around if we need to, but that's probably going to be what my front three is going to look like for the next few games or so, maybe more than just a few. That's a big injury to come out of the January transfer with. That's just cruel. But okay, this whole episode was frustrating as hell, but I need to bounce back in the next one, hopefully. Otherwise, I might be potentially losing my spot on top of the Premier League table. We hope it won't come to that, but regardless, be sure to tune in for the next episode coming soon. My name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.